Creep is easily one of the worst movies of all time. The main protagonist is going to meet someone he doesn't know.
At $1,000 for the day, filming services. Discretion is appreciated.
He gets to ring the house, but nobody's there.
I don't think this guy's showing up. Which is
Hi!
Yep, this movie is going to do a lot of everyone's favorite trope.
Joseph.
He explains that he has cancer, is married, and waiting for a son. Therefore, he wants to leave a video diary for his unborn child.
Okay,
Alright,
do it.
I'm gonna go get in the tub.
Why do you need to focus the camera on his face? Oh, I get it. Doesn't this make the jump scares more predictable? Why are you filming the hallway? Oh, definitely not lazy and infuriating at all. The movie doesn't know what else to do, so they go to a forest.
Lore has it that there's like a healing body of water out here that has something to do with the heart. That is what we're going to find today.
Yeah, just going to an isolated place with a complete stranger. From this point forward, we can figure out that the main protagonist is smart.
Joseph?
Of course, nothing happens here, no jump scare, nothing. After all, I am an idiot. Moving on.
You remember how to get back?
No.
The movie is setting up an scenario. Surely there's a payoff, right?
It's the heart, man.
Man, I wonder where will it go.
Still hungry? All right, I'm buying lunch.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Let's see what's good here.
What was the point of showing any of that?
Why?
I don't know.
Nothing wrong here.
I think I'm gonna head back.
I was going to pour you a whiskey.
Of course Aaron goes home. Who wouldn't?
Please?
Okay.
Who will actually do this?
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
He loses his keys and then drugs the guy. Why are you taking a close-up of his face? I was not expecting that. He tries to search for his keys and only finds his cell phone, ringing very conveniently now so we can get exposition.
Your husband hired me.
What? I'm going to recommend that you go ahead and just leave. My brother has problems.
Joseph's your brother.
The call stops immediately. Why?
That was so compelling about this is you can't make the standard version of this movie. Like it's so, the concept is so inherently, is so organic to found footage, which is very, at this point, very rare. So I thought that was very compelling.
So it's very difficult to find concepts that you can only tell in a found footage way. And what I loved about this movie is there's no normal way to shoot this movie. The only way you can tell it because of the story is through found footage. So I thought that was very compelling.
Is that the reason why it's organic to found footage? Because showing this in the traditional way without the jump scares will make this movie boring to watch? Oh, there is a way out. Of course, he goes in the opposite direction. This movie is scary not because we have been conditioned to expect a loud noise at any moment for no reason. It's just very clever. He must enter this part of the house because it's clearly empty and not the exit. Let's just turn the camera to this side.
Death.
Just a very good movie.
Stop. Stop it. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh, okay, I guess that's it.
Because what happened is we set out to make a movie called Peach Fuzz.
which we shot in 6 days, and we edited together, and that represents about 50% of the footage that's in the final film, and that was 3 years ago.
Yeah, things that people were responding to were the more the horror or thriller elements to it. You know,
Tension.
So
the
creepy was the
psychological
response?
Yeah.
Nope, it just needs to keep going.
Delivery guy left this on my doorstep. Time to call the cops. Well, there must be something you can do. Can't you send someone over to take fingerprints or something?
Don't you have a video of you being assaulted by him? Why are you still filming?
Shop.
Oh my god, there's a bang at the door!
Yes, please don't call the police or remain indoors. Just keep filming. Cool, so now he's dead, right?
This is where I sleep. This is a broken screen in my window.
Of course he watches the DVD and goes to the police as anybody would, right?
This was harder for me to accept. I'm gonna be here at Lake Gregory tomorrow at 11 a.m. And I really need a friend.
Of course he uses this evidence to go to the police.
It's so sad. All right, Joseph, I'm here. You got me.
How can anyone relate to this character when all the time he just takes the worst possible decision?
Why didn't you at least look behind you? I mean, it just seemed dumb that you would just sit there.
Oh, they are self-aware. Okay, so this movie is good then.
All over.
Boo, 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 boo.
Yes, this is Bill. All you need is a video camera, yourself, and 8 hours of your time. Okay. All right, see you tomorrow, buddy.
Why did you tell Aaron your real name? If this happened several times, why did you let him escape? Why did it end here and not when he was attacked?
So we went up and we shot for like 5 days, improvising off of this outline, which was very different from the movie you see right now. It was about two people who are awkward with each other, but ultimately end up buddies. And it was terrible. And we started showing it to people, and they kept telling us, our audiences kept saying, there's something unsettling about their dynamic and about this obsession that my character has with him, and they wanted it to go darker. And I don't really like horror films, to be perfectly honest with you, but we kept pushing it in that direction, reshooting, showing people, go darker. They wanted to see it, and we resisted it, but after a while, we started to realize that's what the movie is asking us to do. So it was an interesting.
Super great question. Okay, this is for the filmmakers in the audience. I really believe in this. You might throw tomatoes at me. Sounds kind of hackish, but I believe in this. The movie was originally called Peach Fuzz, okay? I showed this movie to two audiences simultaneously in separate theaters, one with the title Peach Fuzz and one with the title Creep. And the people who watched Creep infinitely enjoyed it more. And it bummed me out because I love Peach Fuzz. But what happened is, people who watched Peach Fuzz were like, what's Peach Fuzz? And then for the first 40 minutes of the movie, they were going, and what's this movie? The people who watched Creep were like, I know what this movie is. It's going to be about someone who's being creepy. So while we were being very amorphous in the front of the film and loose, they had an anchor. They knew it was a creepy movie. And so...
Or maybe the only way that this movie can work was to add a bunch of cheap jumpscares, just so that it can be considered an organic found footage movie. And the worst part is that it worked.